We're looking on the screen here at the new site of Costco in Murietta, and so this is just local content, but I wanted to point out how close this is to opening, which is coming up in June. And this has been a long project. There was talk of it way back in 2007 when I first moved here, but nothing was happening. The City Council of Murrieta approved the opening of Costco back in 2020 before the pandemic, or right around then. A lot of the people were protesting it. You can see this monstrosity in their local area, but of course the city approved it. Can you imagine the tax revenue alone from this one enterprise? So another warehouse going up. You can see it's almost done. It's taking that shape of the Costco. And by the way, they've got a gas station that is less music. Got a gas station is going to have something like 34 pumps and a massive amount of pumps. And so I flew the drone around this site here. You can just see it's really come together. And this all popped up within the last week or so. There's just a foundation before it. Man, it really came up quick. Of course, I'm sure they know how to build these, right? So if you look at this, they've got the gas station here. It's already got the Costco signage on it. 34 pumps and covered too, which is a great idea because a lot of Costco's you got to stand out in the rain. Let's look at something here. Like I said, it's a big business. I don't know if you can see this here, but this is $192 billion annually Costco sales. Now, I remember not too long ago, I looked up the defense budget as part of the federal budget. It's around 2008 or 10, and it was $200 billion. Now it's $700 billion, but this is a big business. I remember when Google's market cap was 60 billion, and here we've got Costco sales almost $200 billion. It's amazing. And this is from February this year, so that's pretty current. So Costco is opening up in June of 2022. It's just a few months away. This area, Temecula, Menifee, Murietta alone, there's over 300,000 people in the area. Each of those cities has 100,000. The new Costco is right on the border with Murietta, where I live, so I'm glad to see it coming. I went to go buy gas this morning at Costco. That was a mistake. I went around Main Street, and the line for the gas station wrapped around the entire block. You couldn't even get in the line because it went all the way to the main street. I gave up and went to Arco. I mean, 10 cents a gallon, but still, it's extremely crowded. It's crowded to shop there. They're doing a pretty good job of managing all those people. I've heard that there's up to 48,000 people a month between the local cities shopping at that one Costco in Temecula. So a lot of people are going to be glad to see one open up a little further over this way toward, of course, Murrieta and Menifee and the cities around here. There's a lot of people here. Out in this Temecula Valley, I bet there's close to 1 million people between all the towns out here. There's a lot of housing being developed right now in every community. I'll do future content on that, but everywhere you go, whether it's Murrieta, Temecula, Menifee, surrounding areas, Winchester, there's housing developments going like crazy, and they are selling fast. There's no housing downturn here right now. That could change in the future, but right now you just can't find enough housing, and every house in this area is going up by more money than people are earning in general. My own home has got up so much by a couple $100,000 that I couldn't even afford to buy it today. Fortunately, interest rates are still low. There's maybe some room left for people to move from Orange County to this area, San Diego County to this area, where homes are 7 figures there. So they can sell at some profit, especially if they've lived there a while. Coming to this area, they'll be glad to know that amenities are catching up. Okay, so this is going to end this broadcast, and I hope this has been helpful or informative for somebody. Dave Key.